What's good, yo? Welcome back to brand new Comic Reacts issue number 1 of X-Manhunt Omega. So yeah, we're finally back, man, with X-Men. Yeah, we actually got 5 issues this week because of this extra issue, man. And yes, and if you guys couldn't tell, I am still using my Surface. As the computer still isn't done yet. It's mostly done now. I think now they're just doing the last little bits of it, and then I can finally get it back. Although the HDMI ports could take longer, but I think they said that. But if I remember correctly, they said, "Oh, let me have it," and then once the part comes back, then they'll go and fix it. But yeah, so unfortunately, I gotta deal with this an extra week. As always, guys, if you guys see me switch to my phone midway through any of these videos, that's why, because the screen will start jittering and shit, which I have a feeling it's going to do. Probably the ghosting will take over during this run. But maybe we'll get lucky. Anyway, let's see what we got for the finale of X-Manhunt. Alright, two X-Men teams talking. Heaven House, New Orleans, America. The dream is dead, Rogue. They killed it. They left us to mourn and bury it. X weeks ago, following the raid of Greybalk. But in its place is in the place of undead dream, the dead Krakoa dream, the many other dreams sprouted. And as X-Men, our duty is to protect every single one of them. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane, but those who could not hear the music. There's graffiti art. New York City, NYX or Knicks. Is it pronounced? Is it NYX or is it pronounced Knicks? I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. The dream of self-expression. Next page. So I guess this one has no credits page. Los Angeles! What up? Now we're with the X Factor team. This book I don't even read. The dream to change the world is how I think of it. Is how it thinks of us. Okay. Amarnia, Trench, X-Force, Marina, I don't even pronounce that. Trench, X-Force, dreaming of sprawling heroism and adventure. Chicago, exceptional. Damn, the X-Men are all over the goddamn place now. We got a team in Louisiana, Alaska. The X-Force is kind of wherever. We got LA, NYC. Got a lot of T's here, man. The X-Men have gone national. I guess I was about to say international, but they're not international because they're all in America. The dream to keep hope alive. We'll never have to go through what we went through during the fall. Never again. We will make certain of that. But I need you to come to an understanding. Professor Xavier stays in prison. Rogue just chilling, drinking a tea? No. Rogue, you don't understand. What do you mean she doesn't understand? What did Cyclops do, Gambit? What? Do you blame him for the false Krakoa? Why would we? You two, Storm, you Wolverine would have followed Cyclops. Would have followed Cyclops to the end of the earth just a few weeks ago. Just a few years ago. You trusted him with your lives, but for some reason you trust so far gone. For some reason, your trust is so far gone that there isn't even room for sentimentality. Magic, that's not fair. This ain't personal. During the fall, Orchis almost ended all of us. And it's cause they took the Phoenix out. They took out Phoenix. Okay. But Jean is a galaxy away now, far from anyone's reach. Storm is with the Avengers. She's untouchable as a pie tin fresh out of the oven. I reckon there's some game you're playing that needs to be God damn it. Ugh. Ugh. That needs the professor to stay locked up. But here's the kicker, Scott. My answer is still no. Ugh. Next page. In any case, you didn't notice. Storm, Gambit, Wolverine, and I started off the world on the wrong side of the law. I believe in a redemptive path for the professor, but this ain't gonna come from him sitting in the gulag that used to be his home. If his freedom, God damn it! Ugh. If his freedom reverses the good grace and the agreement that we have with government bodies to protect our people, if his freedom sparks a schism among the mutant factions, will your answer remain the same? And if it were any of us in the professor's position, in the professor's situation, would you leave us to rot? Would you leave us locked up to rot? Scott doesn't say anything. That's what I thought. You all can go now. You're wrong on this, Rogue. I hope not, Scott. We're still X-Men, you know that. All of us. If you need us, you call us. Now there's the credits page. Okay, let me read this real quick. Just so I'm caught up on everything, because you guys know I didn't read all the issues. Okay, the X-Men for Mentor Professor Xavier's incarcerated in Grandma prison for mutants, and he received a psychic distress call from his daughter Xandar, and the Emperors of the Shi'ar Empire. He broke out of prison. Xavier also from a mutant brain tumor, affecting his telepathy powers, but he has refused to accept the truth, degrading consequences, and then he resurrects his deceased mother, Lily Andrew, and Andrew together. Xavier and Andrew locate the vessel and prepare to depart the deep space to aid their daughters. Two leads of the X-Men and their various mutant alliances have remained divided as Xavier carried out his plan, alternating to aiding or attempted to apprehend him. Now Xavier is poised to find a final confrontation with his former students. It must be decided to stop at all costs. Gail also wrote this. Next page. Ooh, we get a cast list as well. Ooh. Okay, Xavier and Lily Dandra. We got the X-Men team. We got the Alaska team. We got the Uncanny X-Men. And then we also got X-Factor and X-Force. And Emma Stone and Storm. God damn, this book's damn near almost 50 pages. Just check the page count. This shit's almost 50 goddamn pages. Shit. Alright, San Francisco, United States of America. Have you ever been so convinced, so sure of the path that you laid out to yourself, yet every step forward is pure agony, riddled with self-hate and doubt? To me, my X-Men. Oh yeah, when he also tries to shoot a young fucking, not Madeline, was Madeline Pryor? No, that's someone else. I'm thinking about the Goblin Queen thing. Son of a bitch, what the hell was her name? Moira McTaggart, there we go. Okay. Symbols are important to us. They represent what they stand for. They're relying on a call. They are our pride. But just like humans, our symbols are flawed, corrupt, and have committed great atrocities. The beginning of the first Carco era, the fall of the first Carco era. Yeah, I definitely would say that. Next page. All right, Earth orbit, fall of the first Carco era. The space frigate Agnew. I don't know how you pronounce that. This was the first hit. This was why the human hate and fear Xavier because of what he did. What are you doing over there? What are you doing with our warhammers, XO? What Charles Xavier tells me to do. Blowing up nukes. Nukes are blown up. Next page. What? What then? What then are we to do? Sneak our symbol into a dark alleyway and deal with great violence in secret? Certainly not. Do we then continue to triumphantly raise a bloody banner as though its sins against the innocents are saintly? Good God is forbid. Hey, we got Forge. I wish he kept the leather outfit. Not gonna lie, I missed that. That black leather suit, man, looked really fucking good. Y'all saw my video of my reaction for X-Force. I was like, hey, sorry, can you just wear this for the rest of the series, please? Yes, you may take one of my engines, Tessa. Technically, there are more power sources than actual engines, and one of them has enough charge to power an entire city for 100 years. You have five of them, Aurora. I was mispronouncing it. I'm saying it wrong. You can quite comfortably afford to give over more than one of them. Maybe I could give over my entire sanctuary. That could work if I dismantled your sanctuary for parts. And if you also consider Xavier's telepathy, okay. The variables become much more. Oh, sorry, guys. The hell is this? Is this like a Sentinel or something? Is Forge building a mech? Or Sage. Yeah, Forge is the Sage. Oh, let's get their names mixed up sometimes. Do what you must. But remember, old friend, you are fighting for Xavier's freedom and not against our fellow mutants who may for now have opposing views. So you are not coming along? I am going back to Atlanta. There is something within me that I must take far away with from the Brewing battle. Reading comic books on a phone is really hard. The Dark Phoenix has taught us the great harm that the great power is capable of. So fight for your friendship with the wisdom of Sage, but the fury of this storm god. The mech looks cool. Next page. Okay, Ren is whatever Iceland. This is a bit of a random location. We have leave no stones unturned, Ileana. We need to locate and recapture the professor. What short stuff saying about Xavier's location. Tell Magic she can shove her giant sword straight up. Quentin, we haven't slept in 2 days. We don't have time for games. My man's in Mexico? I told you, Summers, a chance that Xavier is in Iceland or close to zero is humanly possible. It was a tiny blip. Tesla was probably trying to lure us out there with something interesting to look into. I felt Xavier's telepathic signature strongest here. You'll have a longer sword for this, Ileana. You'll need a longer sword for this, Ileana. Do you have one in your arsenal? Scott, it's me. I always have a longer sword. Okay, Quentin, I think we found Xavier. Figure out a way to slip past X-Factor's crew with the rest of the X-Men team. Uh-oh. Anything more sure with the whole group, mate? Cyclops asked me to buy you guys some chimichangas, pyros, and to get him and Magic a couple of two X-Men hospitality. Your head honcho sounds fun. Yeah, real goofball. I did not know Kid Omega has earrings. I wonder if that's his earrings. He always had them. I just never noticed. There he is, coming in fast. I don't know if I have anything that can match that speed of She-Hard Dreadnought. We do the CR-20 maneuver. Wait, is she just gonna be like skating on her board or something? Like it's a snowboard? Hold on. Yeah, she's flying. Yeah, the Red Surfer. Yo, that's fucking awesome, man. Imagine gliding on her sword, man. That's fucking high. That's high. I can see it in your eyes, my darling Xavier. So much pain. I am sorry, but it is simply the beginning of the beginning. The pain will get much worse. And your students, your sons and daughters here on Earth will only add to it. But is she doing like a brain transplant on him, brain surgery on him? Next page. But no matter the pain they caused you, they cannot stop us. Now I think magic's closing in. I am Liliandri Nanami, whatever. One of the greatest tactical minds in the universe. Today, your X-Men have flown too close to the sun. Next page. Fury slash. Yo, I like the way that's done with like it's showing up on her sword and like text. That's cool. Their fall will be great. Uh-oh. Next page. Wake up, soldier. Oof. Yo, no, bro. Any shot of Cyclops in rain with like his face getting covered in shadow with his visor glowing, man, that shit always goes hard, man. He got a big ass mech or something of the sort. Ow. Oh, that's not good. Report. I'm fine. Might not have been worth summoning a Nosamis Ash the demon kaiju. Though the professor was not aboard that ship. All right, Ilyana Rasputin, you are the most convoluted to analyze and account for. From your ever-changing magical abilities to the internal politics of Limbo and its demons, it was so enigmatic. Sage, don't go to Ilyana. She's trying to lead us away from something or towards it. But for your teleportation, it is too easy to forget that part isn't magic. So I called in a teleporter of my own. He emits no sulfur smell to denounce his rival, no flash of lights, no disk of photons, no sonic booms, nothing. Next page. Meet Pastor John Wraith. Okay, so that's his name. That's who this dude is. He has a mech of his own. The Jaw Annihilator. He just appears. Block. I really liked how the letter in this issue is done with like the text of the attack showing off on the weapon or whatnot, man. That's really cool, man. I like the way I don't know who the letter to this issue was, but they did a really good job, man. Shout out to them. Next page. The Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 12. I guess we're quoting the Bible now. And from the days of John and Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffrage violence, and the violent take it by force. Emphasis, whatever. Chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against the flesh and blood, but against, hold on. Okay. Flesh and blood, but not against the principalities, against powers, against rules of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Also, you guys may also know today they're literally also dropping the cast for Avengers Doomsday. So like I'm very lucky, because I'm reading on my phone, getting notifications from MCU Direct about the movie. It's like let's listen this real quick. So apologies if there's long pauses where I'm not talking about. Most luckily, there's some news that just dropped or something that I want to look at real quick. I don't know why the stream is like that, man, where it's like one where they'll like show one of the cast members like, chair things, and then they'll just linger on it for minutes or hours, however long it is before they show up the next actor. I'm like, y'all couldn't just like do a panning shot of showing all of them? Like, do you get more retention doing your stream like this, bro? Like, I don't see the purpose of this other than just doing this and getting it over with. That thing's got like 8 people in the stream concurrently. Last time I checked, I'm like, y'all are more patient than me. I'll just wait for the news to drop on Twitter. Just wait for MCU Direct's tweets to tell me what's going on rather than just sitting there looking at cast chairs all day. Alright, where the fuck was I? Okay, wrestle now for the Flash. Got it. Demons, where therefore I take upon me the whole armor of God, that I may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all. Next page. To stand. Scatter scarlet scatter shot. Jesus, I can't fucking read. Please be okay. Ileana, please be okay. Biggest threat neutralized. You can take off now, Leandra. Message received, Sage. Launching now. What is she launching? Oh, she's got a spaceship. Oh, is that Xavier's actual ship? Is that what's going on? Was she doing some brain surgery going on there while they were waiting for Sage to get rid of magic? We finally know where they are, Slim. I hate you. I know I hate being called that. I think bleeding out in the sands here earns me a pass. Now give him hell. Magic down and safe on top of the ship. Thanks. It ends here, Professor. Oh, is he gonna do the thing? Oh, I thought he was gonna just start firing at the ship. It's always cool. Cyclops just takes off his visor and just goes. That scene of X-Men 97, that shit was go. That shit went hot. The surgery is almost complete, my love. I've identified the mask, your control over your psychic abilities, and I should improve as I excise it after I get real. Then I'll attempt to reason with our dodged pursuer. This is ludicrous. What do you want from me, Scott? You've developed this deep hatred that burns within every fiber of your being, yet you would not let me leave. You want me here with you. Do you want me to suffer, or can you just not stand to be without me? Yes, let's make it look like I have an abandonment issues fueled by a meltdown. I have an abandonment issue fueled meltdown. And ignore why you were in prison in the first place. You killed innocent people, Professor, and you made me watch. Fall of House of X. Is this issue 4? Yeah, it's issue 4. But or Dry Sunshine, maybe that was afterwards. I don't really remember. Marrying my early years with him was not enough. Now as an adult, I still have to witness your horrors. Horrors. The destruction of a new was a lie, Scott, a deception. There was an X-Men Xavier Secrets #1. I didn't even know that was even an issue that came out. I didn't even know that was even an issue. I never saw that one. No actual person died by my hands. Only Sinclair. Only Simulcar. I don't pronounce that. Hey, Bob's gonna be in this? Okay, there's a dude from the fucking Thunderbolts that's coming out. At least I think it's like the new guy in Thunderbolts. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Okay, if I saw Bob, I thought it was the dude from Deadpool. Or was his name Rob? I don't remember. Whatever. I lost everything, tried to save everyone. I'm going to lose my daughter, Xandar too. Whether you like it or not, I'm leaving this planet. Whatever trouble your daughter might be in, we'll find a way to help her. But you're not throwing the little we've managed to build to the wind. I will not allow you to throw mutantdom into chaos again. I'd rather die here on the hull of your ship than let you leave. But is he actually on the hull of the ship? Oh yeah, he must be. See, no, whatever. That's the thing, Scott. We're leaving no matter the circumstances, and you're not going to die trying to stop us either. She won't let you kill yourself. Next page. Oh, looks like Storm's here too. Atlanta, United States of America. I'm sorry, brother. This hunt, next page, is over. Spring snibbing Sagittarius? Whatever the fuck it says. The Atlantic Ocean. Moria is safe, tucked away in a place of her choosing. All murdered mutants were resurrected ages ago, and the human astronauts aboard the new Asgard were never real. Reynifjara, whatever, Iceland. The one thing we humans love more than a symbol is a target. Mutants and humans now cohabit in a world forged by their unified disdain for me. So I leave this world to you, to love, fight, and strive in my sons and daughters. For though twisted, my dream yet lives. Now Storm shot Cyclops. And here's the rest of the X-Men, and even Emo Kid. I got you, Cyclops. We got you. Next page. Gwen? Yeah, Cyclops. Keep it in your pants. We're here now. The professor is about to activate his hyperdrive. Don't let him. I'm completely flabbergasted. In Apocalypse class Benhamith, pride of the She-Heart Imperial Force. Say what you want to make Xavier Beast, but man's got style. Talk about the open getaway ride. There are numerous components. Oh yeah, I think it goes like this there, then the Kid Omega. There are numerous components aboard the vessel that would make our research into synthesize a cure for RLDs to go much faster. See which one is okay level. Hey, we got Cyclops makes a quick cameo. Oh, there. There's not going to be anything left of that ship when I'm done with it. Sheer technology is quite sturdy. Even with the assistance of PIM particles, I am skeptical that Juggernaut would gain the momentum necessary to obliterate a spacecraft of that magnitude. I'm not firing Juggernaut from our cannon. That's easy mode. Just get on with it, Quinn. Next page. I'm shooting temper at the ship. Let's say super massive. What the little things on there is making it hard to read what this thing's actually meant to say. Super massive. I literally cannot make up that last word. With her power over temperature and moisture in the air, she'll gun the ship with a super massive, whatever the hell the last word is. I literally can't make it out. What a woman, Scott! Where was all this firepower when we raided Gray Malcolm? Your team got in our way. It's not possible. Temper missed? No way. Someone would have to teleport the entire spaceship out of the way just before she makes impact. No one's that OP. Wait, did men teleport her out of the way? Did he move the ship? Is that how he missed? Is that how she missed? Where was I? Okay. I feel. No, sugar. The professor needs to. You all don't understand. The trophy case is gone. They'll come for everyone harder than before. They won't stop until everyone's dreams are long forgotten memories. Don't you see? We lost again, Rogue. We always lost. Cyclops, Scott. Oh shit, he's just going crazy now. I think he's having a panic attack. You don't say. Where's Wolverine? Logan! Summers, when the weight of the world comes crashing down to you. Like, he's probably the only person that can do this without getting completely vaporized. You always put yourself in between it and everyone else and everybody else. I bet on some part of you, you think it is your fault Krakoa fell, and it is your Boy Scouts' duty to bring about a new age. Charles' dream, Magneto's dream, the Krakoa dream, Storm's dream. Every damn dream on the surface of the planet you want to fight for. Well, I got one thing to tell you, bub. Just stabs him. It's time to wake up. God damn, bro. Wolverine got fucked up. Next page. 10 hours later. That's not actually wrote out, so I'm just putting X. The sea out of ship. My love. It's time to wake up. What in the heaven's name? Your memory will lie to you for a while, Charles. You had a tumor. It was alternating your behavior. It was killing you, my love. You're safe, Charles. You escaped. You're free. No, not yet. What is it you're feeling, Charles? Clarity. For the first time in age, I feel clarity. We have to go back, Liliana. I can't let it end this way. Now, this should be interesting. And then I am yours forever. The Black Beach, Iceland. Charles, you certain this is wise? It gives them time. They could summon the force of the Phoenix. My ship couldn't contain her. We'd be at their mercy. Yes, it's their mercy I'm counting on. Do you know I had the best bowl of soup of my life here? It was in Ray Kanjinki. A tiny little building on the docks. They serve creamy lobster soup with cinnamon. On a cold Icelandic day, it warms your body to your bones. When you are about to leave something, everything about it becomes so precious. You will see Earth again, Charles. I don't believe I shall. I've asked Miss LeBouc and Miss Rasputin to bring some select guests. Uh-oh. The Cyclops update his suit? His suit looks a little different with, like, the shoulder. Like, with, like, this part right here. I think it might be this one. Yeah, check this out. Ugh. They've come to say bon voyage for the last time. Did Cyclops... Oh, let me check. Let me go back to the previous page. Am I going insane? I feel like I'm going insane. Oh, no. That X was there too before. Never mind. I think it's the artist switch that was kind of throwing me off. I know what's coming. I wish all the way through, though, that it didn't. Are we gonna fight again? Because I'll tell you, my heart just ain't in it. Sorry to poke on you a bit. Had to wake you up, Slim. It wasn't deep, and I get it. Maybe I can pay you back and pay them your back someday. Don't tempt me with a good time there, bub. I don't know why you brought us here, but nothing changes for me. Do you go back to Grey Mountain Prison peacefully, or do we have to take you, Scott? Humankind surrendered by 1,000 enemies, and we chose instead to fight each other. I'm retiring, Cyclops. What? I never wanted to be a general, Scott. All I ever wanted to be was a professor. I haven't been myself for a long time. I am sorry. It has cost me. And it has cost me everything I care about, including all of you. I tried to heal the world. I failed. I believe you, all of you here are the best chance to dream a new dream, a better one. Perhaps you will succeed where I could not. Phoenix Saga. We are all of us the sum of our greatest triumphs and our deepest failures, as well as the longest ghost walk in between. The others will look to you, all of you, for guidance, for protection, for comfort. They do not ask for perfection; they only ask that you be there when they need you. Next page. To the rest of you around the world, no more fighting each other. Fight for freedom. Fight for justice. Oh, X-23. Damn, she got a nice suit, man. I did that black suit she got going on there. It looks cool. It's clean. Do not fight your brother. Look upon your sister with patience. Help others, and ask for help when it is needed. And for pity's sake, please build another school. Like, bro, we need to reset this ass Cobra and the movie. That's going to come back to the MCU. We need the school back. Pity's sake, build another school. Professor, stop. I'm afraid yours will now be your greatest burden, Scott. You all will look to you because you are who you are. Now will you allow me to go save my daughter? Grief, I've known it most of my life. It hurts like a freight train ran us all over. We all knew someday someone should have said something. You bastard. You utter and complete bastard. I forgot this. We just never figured Emma would be the one to say it. Go be happy. You earned it. Okay. You bastard, go be happy. I highly doubt this is the last time we'll see Charles. He'll be back. They're not going to keep him away for too long. Please don't be sad. Go into Reconvent and have some wine. Try the soup. There's glory where it's least expected. Next page. And if you are ever at the edge of eternity, our door is never locked to any of you. Thank you for being everything I ever hoped, and more than I could I've ever dreamed. I'm going to regret not saying goodbye. Wouldn't do it, couldn't do it. Next page. Farewell, Professor. He's gone for real, ain't he? I think so. For real. I'm sorry, Rogue. I can't. Hush. I know. All I want to tell Scott that every time we look up, he'll be there. Don't cry none, Shetty. He makes his choice. Sand in my eyes. Everyone shut up. Goodbye, Professor. And fellow Professor accidentally drawn in Imperial. Jonathan Hickman. Jonathan Hickman's rewriting that. He's going to be writing that one. Okay, and Federico, Abane, Carlito, okay, cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the issue. Phenomenal issue, man. I'm curious how long this video ends up being once I edit it all together. Yeah, if you're wondering, no, I will not be picking up Imperium. I am not into cosmic shit, and Jonathan Hickman, I know it was going to be confusing as hell, and I'll be like, okay, like, I'm sure it'll be great, man. Jonathan Hickman's writing it. He's back. Guys, surprised he's back on X-Men. I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic book for people that are in that. I'm just not personally interested in that. I will stick to the main core of X books that I have. But anyway, guys, overall, here's issue a 9 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me so you feel like it. Links are across below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.
She's too bad,